Oh yes, that time is here again. It's Heat Boys Mecha Turtle season. Bombusbee, I'm pretty sure, I'll tell you the story. Bombusbee did provide this one for free for review. So full disclosure there, Bombusbee, awesome. I'll drop a link in the comments. The reason why I say I'm pretty sure, because I ordered the dark Raph. That's why I have this here. You have the Leo. They did a regular Raph, but just like they did a 40th anniversary Dark Leo, they did a 40th anniversary Dark Raph in the box behind me. I pre-ordered it. Eventually, they're like, hey, do the second balance payment. That's how Bombusbee works. They usually split it out, like with the Heat Boy stuff, the bigger things. And they were like, great, I paid it. Then after, like a day or two after that, they reached out to me formally. They're like, hey, we like you. We like your jib. Do you want to review the HeatBoys Raph? And I was like, oh, I love it, but I've already bought it. And they were like, that's great. And it's because I was basically like, you don't need to send it to me. We can work together, but I already have that on the way. And they were like, that's awesome. Confirm your address. And I did that. And so then this showed up today. And I'm pretty sure it's a free one because my order hasn't like changed from processing to ship. And other folks, you know, haven't had theirs shipped yet. So I think they sent it to me early. And I also know, because in the same delivery, don't get distracted by cool freaking bird gun. Is it a bird? Is it a gun? Is it a box? I had this ordered and they shipped it, and that order shows it's shipped. We'll check this out later, but yeah, very long, very convoluted. Bombusbee provided the Raph for review. This is what to expect. We have the regular Raph. We have the Dark Leo, which is, this thing is just so freaking cool. Regular Raph is so freaking cool. Let me put him away, and I think I'm fully prepared for this review, which is rare. That's a rare thing for me to be. Usually I'm not. I think I have batteries. I think I have everything. So I'm stoked. I'm stoked as hell for the Raphael version of this, right? We'll just put him behind me. I have shit everywhere. This room is a goddamn collection debacle. Pay no mind to fucking any of it. Bombusbee. Official Heat Boys retailer. I think, I don't even know. Maybe they run Heat Boys at this point. I don't know. They ship nice. You get like a box. Corner protectors. It's all sturdy. Inside of it. God. I should have done this. This is also what I like to do, uncut unboxing review, right? So you're getting like a full, honest opening, walkthrough, the whole shebang, right? So strap in, and then I'll follow it up. Usually a few days later, I'll do the edited, flashy review. But I think it's fun for people to see. I like showing people the experience. Because this figure, it's like 250 bones, right? Not everybody can get it. Not everybody has the space. So I like showing you just like the full, uncut, honest way to go through it, right? So let us dig right in. Yeah, the bubble wrap. Okay. There's nothing like a freaking Heat Boys mech turtle, right? 40th, I believe this is the night, like night Raph. I call it dark Raph. Look at that. Look at this box. The box, the display, the presentation. Night Patrol. It's Night Patrol version is officially what we're going with. Okay. And it's just, yeah, the Mecha Turtles, they're stellar. They're phenomenal. This is plastic wrap. It's already ripped here, so. Yeah. What did this series come out like 2-3 years ago now? Like they've put out versions, base versions of all 4 turtles. They've done Shredder. They've done gold versions of the turtles. They've done translucent versions of the turtles. And now they're doubling back. And they've been doing these versions of the turtles, right? And it's just everything's premium as all hell, and it's just a sheer delight. So here we go. We're digging right in. It's always such an undertaking. This is like a 2x2 shadow box, light box. It's a box. You know, and it's not enough space. You get multiple trays. What do we got? One, two, this is a 4-trayer. We got 4 trays over here. Quick overview of the trays. The main tray. Like, it's so much. This thing, it can be so freaking overwhelming, but this is the uncut review, baby. Raw, dirty, immediate. So you have Raph. You have some things there. I think the spikes go on his head. It's Raph, his thing. Generally, ooh, they give you, this is nice. This is what I call, it's like the Oscars envelope. It has these super cool instructions. Interestingly, I found on these like night versions, the Leo they called 40th anniversary Leo, but I think they dropped that because they're like, it's not the 40th anniversary anymore. They're much similar to the original Raph instructions, but I've noticed these aren't in color, which can make it certainly a lot harder to kind of see. They're very good instructions, but I don't know, they decided not to print these parts in color. I don't know, maybe they hadn't finalized the paint job at that point. The originals do come with like parts of the turtle van, so you can like do a build-a-figure. And then here, of course, is... So there's the instructions. I'll be referring to them almost like a million times. They also come with this sick... Like, because these are like a special edition thing. So you get this super sick... It's like a metal card thing going on. And I think the Leo one, some of the gold ones show it's like limited edition and whatnot, but this is not, but it does the nice sleeve. You like that? Okay, so we'll put you over there too. So you get the cool envelope. Bada bing. He has like a scarf. There's a scarf going on. Sick. We'll put you there. There's also this freaking like a art card, right? Like, oh, I don't know. I can't remember who the artist is. I think they showed it off at like a con once. But you got like the moon there. That's just sick. Sick as all hell. The second tray, that's where we get his big old Sai, some grabby arms. The third tray. Well, that one's not the grabby arms. It's like the extendo arms. These are the freaking robot hand arms. And the dragon heads, nice and packed. The double guns. Ugh. So it is like the regular Raph. If you have the base Raph, you kind of know what we're working with here. And then you have the base, the stand. So that's what I like to start off with. Assemble the stand, because trust me, as you get the figure going, you're going to want the beefy stand. So the way they did these stands, I'll show you this. They have these void stickers. That one didn't stick so well, but when you unpeel it, you can see if it's been voided, which is kind of a nice feature. Nobody can sell you a used one. It is plastic. It's a plastic stand, but it's very beefy, very hefty. The coolest part, this little circle, the stand is a storage compartment. Incredible. You put all like the clips and stuff there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And what they give you, as we'll see here, they give you different poles for because the figure will sit on these poles, so you can have a higher one along with like a tilted thing for more like dynamic flights, right? Or you can have the shorty, and you can also have it just up high. Why is that? Up high, but not tilted, more direct, and then you can have like the shorter version. I like to give myself some room, so for now, we're gonna put on the high one. Gonna butterfingers it around. The end just goes. You just kind of push it on there, and if you need to, you can like take it off, but put it on there pretty good. You have it like threads in. And sometimes it gets loose, but I've never had it, like sometimes the threads get loose, but usually there's enough in there that it's fine. So we have the stand set up. I'm going to glaze over all the freaking clips for now, because the clips don't really make sense to go over without context. But this is the kind of complexity you're dealing with here, like all these different clips on putting everything together. I could take them all out and put them in the base, but we'll keep them organized for now. there. Okay. Whew. Whew. Of course, you want to start off. What is it the heat? I think the heat has like unstuck all these because some, I don't know, the heat, the temperatures, maybe just wasn't a good stick to begin with. Tray number 1. We have here. God damn it. Pay no mind. Because they tie it in. Oh my god, I lost his metal. It's like his metal horns. Okay. All right. So they package it so freaking premium, y'all. Like, it's in a bag. You take it out of the baggie. Boom. The turtle cummerbund foam thing. Because, again, they want it to be nice. They want it to be nifty. They even do a little foam piece on the shoulders. Oh my god. My god. Put the foam there. The black motif and the red, oh, it's so good. And while we're here, let's just go over the articulation here a little bit, because it's easier without all the stuff on it. The coolest thing they did, right, is like the arms, there's this like, it's like a shoulder butterfly system. So if you have it, like it comes in by default. And so you have like a standard kind of shoulder where the pauldron like floats on it, but you're going up. You have the bicep cut, it's going up and down, but it folds out, right? And like the range you can get is then like pretty goddamn crazy, right? Because you can like cross over the body really well. You're doing all sorts of crazy stuff. I freaking love that. Put that in there. Double jointed elbows, although, you know, it's not like the full range. You have like the twisty wrist. You have the mechanical hands with articulating fingers. So you can do like the thumbs up, a point in. It's the birdie finger. You have in the chest, there's this little piece that I've found it often gets compacted down during the shipping. But that boings out, and that lets this part like fold over for the crunch. You have to like fold it up, but you can get pretty decent crunch for like a crazy robot, right? There's that, and then you have like the hip twist is a little bit, but it's gonna like be banging on like the belt and stuff, so be really careful. And then the legs, like the legs are kind of like a de facto drop down leg, right? Because it kind of like swivels, but it's like all metal. So like the core of this is that metal construction, and it's just so freaking good. Double jointed knees, and there's so much stuff going on. Like you can see, like as you twist it, like different parts are coming on, they're coming out. It's just so freaking cool. And then the feet, they can swivel side to side, but you have like the up and down. So like the articulation on this baby is wild. And let me show you here. Did I get my... I recommend you can get like plastic kits that have like little pry tools for things, because there's going to be a lot of these like little metal parts, because there's a mount here that conceals, or is concealed rather. So you can use a pry tool. My friend Colin Stein, I used to use just like a knife because it was sharp and thin, but he pointed out the pry tool. So you can take off stuff like this, right? As we move this for just a moment, and we're gonna use the storage base, so you don't lose nothing, and you plodop it in there, and that's where then you can just mount the figure on the stand, and it's not going nowhere. You have Raph there We come back to it when we're ready. Boom. Put them in back. Put them in back. Because now we're going to the rest of the items. It's crazy to me, like a 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot filming space you think would be enough, but it's really not. So let's crack into the helmet, which they put in all this freaking stuff, right? Oh gosh, look at this. Freaking Raph there. Articulated mouth and everything. This does have like the light up eyes, which the top of the head comes off, right? Just freaking gorgeous, the little points. I think I have the batteries. I think we're all prepared. I'm pretty sure it's going to take the AG1 LR621. We're just going to put them in there. I should be like a pro here. So you can see here, the flat part faces away from the circuit board. Yeah, LR621. That's what we're going with. Hopefully these are still good. I think I last got these when I needed for Donnie. Yeah, let me know, like, in the comments, because this line, like, it's a crazy line. A lot of people are like, mech turtles, do we need mech turtles, blah, blah, blah. But once you have your first one, I'm telling you, you're out and out hooked, and you're like a HeatBoys fan for life. What is, why? The batteries. But it's like, the quality they've put into this is just so good. And that's why I always get them from Bombusbee, because Bombusbee, they always have reliable service. They're always super nice. They've never done me wrong. And they're one of the official retailers. Maybe the official retailer for HeatBoys. You can get them a lot of places, but I go with Bombusbee. They always have fantastic prices. So, we're gonna, we said flat part away. Put them in right, and then I have a these are magnet. This is a pizza, the spoilers, but you get a pizza power magnet for everything. Kinda, did it turn off? I feel, ooh, that's, it's on, but I feel like the lights are colored. So it's working. We'll turn off the lights at a proper time. But yeah, check that out. I just freaking love this. I kind of like, interesting him, there's no bandana. They did like, it's like a shorty bandana. But I just love this. So here's the head. Here, before I get into it, look, I'm so dumb. The pizza... The pizza power magnets, one was right there. We're going to take the stuff out, and I'm going to remove the tray, okay? Okay, are you ready for this? So, we have that going on. Let's get on in there. Let's get Raph's head on there. And this, it does pop off. But I do believe, like, they recommend once you put it on, don't take it off. You can get it off, but generally it's in there. You can see this part of it. They have like almost like a snaky articulating neck. Like, it comes up, but it also like snakes out for like the upward look. Very cool. But you're just gonna, oh, there you go. Like, you see that kind of range you're getting. Like, he's looking up like that, but he's looking down, side to side. I love how they did that. Super sick. We have the shell. Let's move this down. The shell is the rocket pack and the cockpit. Very nicely bagged. You ever notice, you know what weirds me out? And I don't know what it is. I guess it's the special kind of tape. It weirds me out, like the tape overseas stuff people use is like it has like a yellow adhesive. Am I a weirdo for that? I don't know. It weirds me out. But you have the rocket pack, which this is nice. It kind of articulates in half itself. And there is... It's been a while. Why am I? Okay, it was stuck in a little bit. So like that, like it articulates and rockets out, and you can even like change the angle. It's just it's wild. It's wild, the engineering and design they put into this. Because the other part, you have... And there's like smoke. And that's like the Turtle Zone cockpit 02. And if you zoom in, like it has like caution stuff on it, Raphael. But that's where the turtle will go. Flames goes over to there. There's a slot on his back there, right? Sick as hell. And then you have like full on turtley Raph goodness. What do we got going on here? I'm pretty sure these I can just put in there, but let's consult the instructions, because this is a little new. Goes through all the parts. Again, like if you need like the name. We did that. I mean, I guess we got to wing it. How hard could it be? Oh, not hard at all. That just goes right in there. And I think, yeah, you can twist them around if you want. How do they have it? I think we'll do the just like the inside point. Okay. God damn. Okay. Yeah, actually, nothing to that. That's Demon Time. That's sick as hell, Demon Time Raph. I freaking love that. That's all for that tray. They even did nicely like a little bit of foam on the front to like brace against whatever it was. See, we're cruising right along. At first, like the first time I got one of these, I swear it took me like 2 hours. We have, I believe these will go on his like Sai sortie thingies. But look at those beautiful turtle shells. So we'll put that aside. We have Raph there. We have our power pizza. And now we're moving on. I think we gotta go. I think we gotta go here. This tray, where you have the big things. We'll look at the names. You have everything. Is this gonna be? Can this be a void seal that we get to see on camera? That's the quality stuff. They could have regular taped it. So here is your Turtle Van piece. The original one. Oh, these ones are black. Because Leo did come with him. Because I have the original Turtle Van. I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere on my shelves. But you could, if you get all four, you'll be able to make. Seemingly, it looks like a black Turtle Van, all black, midnight. Maybe it'll have different colors. Or you could swap out with the Turtle Van you have existing. There's even the clear one. Interesting. But you get, so this one comes with the roof, the floor, and I think that's the steering wheel. And then you have like a display Raph out of ooze. And then this one you have the pilot Raph out of ooze. So I'm not going to be too gentle. I'm not going to use nippers. That's where you can in the back there. Get in the seat Raph. You put him cha-ching. It can be a little tricky to get it to like stay in there as you like twist it around. But okay. All right, so we gone through that. Put that aside. You have, oh my God, look at these. And these are nice. I don't want to ding them too much. But they're shiny freaking metal. That's sick as hell. So these would be like this. Well, he has actually. Oh, I think that's metal too. Ooh. Well. Okay, so that one's not. Do you glue? Does metal and plastic glue? Did I just use super glue for that? That's not great. You don't like to see that. But like this one's glued. I mean, I would say this, I'm going to be alone for this whole goddamn video, so I can't say like, let me know in the comments. Like it's a damn live stream. Plastic, metal and super, you just jam it full of super glue, that'll, I don't know. Right, so we have that. Because I think what we're going to end up making, I'm assuming these bullety thingies are going to be like the end of his big long like Sai pull things, right? And maybe these also like bullety and interesting. And then these, God, these are long as hell. Very much like Donnie's bow staff, or just like a long metal thing. And then here are, this is the apparatus that anchors his big old mechanical arms that you'll need. And so these articulate every which way, like every step of the way. You're bending, you're twisting. Oh God, that's sick as hell. So we have it all de-trayed. Okay. We have you there. Let's consult the instrucciones. It's called formally the Cross Spear Scarlet. Metal power arms. Cross Spear Scarlet. They don't really. Okay. Here's the instructions. I mean, it's not freaking rockets. Oh, okay. I hate this part. There is this metal part, because his hands have the little the peg piece to like hold weapons. Is like that'll fit into like the side there or whatever to be able to hold the staff comfortably. I'm betting. Yep. In this tray, right here, we're gonna. God damn it. How y'all doing? This is, like, I'm kind of slow, right? Like sometimes you get new product in and I'm backlogged, but sometimes I'm like, I'm building that shit right away. So yeah, like here, this is what's gonna like clip on to his thing. So if we look at this, you take a pull and they're the same top and bottom, so that's fine. Like the marks. So it says, if we show here, you take a bottom one. Oh, okay, that slipped on nice and easy. Oh, this is the part that sucks. You're gonna this. I have like the damnedest. Well, oh my God, the fit. I did it for like Donnie, and it was a pain in the ass. I hated it. But that one, this one, it just fits so freaking good. So you're doing that, and it looks like you're doing one of these. I don't know. Okay, there on this one there's a thick end and a small end. So I was thinking you would put it down more, but it actually only goes so far. And then it says you're going to take a goldy thingy. And you're going to take the shiny thingy. I don't know terms for anything. Did I do this right? Oh, okay. And then we're doing this. Okay, this. How do I push on this one? Because this is actually fairly fucking pointy and sharp. So I need to. Okay. Oh, okay. So that goes in there, and it's not like loosey-goosey. Jesus fuck, man. That's like a foot long. Oh my god. Like, that's fucking nuts, man. That's a spear. Okay. So one down. Look at that. Look at me. Look at us go. We're just gonna do it again. We remember. Hope is this fit as good? Oh yeah, buttery smooth. If you have trouble, I would do like a corkscrew motion or kind of like a back and forth, because you're really like twisting it. There's let's be real. I know they don't formally say so in their marketing, but these are turtle Gundams, right? These are freaking turtle Gundams. And so like having a turtle Gundam is sick. It's sick as all hell. Oh man. Let's get you in there. Oh Christ, what did I? Be really careful. Like, I don't know. Oh. This one is way tighter. Yeah, this one actually I'm quite nervous about. Like, I swear the other one I eventually slid like right. I'm very. Because this is the gold thing isn't metal. It's just plastic. Okay. You can see it's like, I don't know what all that is. But then, okay, so that's tricky. Oh shit. It's almost like there's like a layer. I don't know. It's like it's almost like they coated the inside. Man, I'm out of shape. You know you're fat when when you're struggling to put an action figure thing together, right? But it's like they coated the plastic a little and stuff, so it like cinches on there. But look, this is freaking. I swear a lot. Maybe I should not swear, but are you kidding me? Like, that's so long. Like, give you an idea. Like, shing. incredible. These are freaking cool. And like I said, the whole reason you do this part, right? I feel like they might be too heavy for the figure though, but it's like, because the hand, Jesus fucking H, man. Well, I mean, it holds it. It does. I don't know. Yeah, you see that? You see the hand there, the little part. Oh my god. This, yeah, that it. Look at double, what was it called? Crescent sunrise moonbeam, cross spear Scarlet. Like, look at that. Look at Raph chucking a freaking spear. Oh my good god. That is sick as all hell. Worth the price of admission alone. Okay. So, we're making good time, really. So, we have that. Then we have the next tray. This is... I should probably... How about you just calm down over there, Mr. freaking Cross Spear. This is the third tray. Tray number 3. Right? Where we have the robot, big old robot arms, the dragon hands, the pistols. This one doesn't feature, and at the end, you know, we'll put them together with regular Raph. But he doesn't have, because these dark, you know, night versions, they're a little bit simpler, right? A tiny bit simpler. You don't have like the big old opening drills. You do get, like, these are like rocket boosters. Super sick. And I believe these, I've kind of worn away the nubbin on this. Actually, typically they come with lights. Let me confer. Yeah. Like, that part pops out and you have more batteries you can put in there. But you need, because like this bit isn't sharp enough anymore, because everything wears down, you know. Colin, look away at this part. Yeah, you need something with like a very fine point to help you loosen it. Okay. So here's that. We're gonna put all the lights in, because then we get to the end and we're just lit up. Hopefully I have enough batteries. Where did I put them? What? I have a whole package of batteries here. How did I lose the batteries immediately? How does one... I was on such a good roll. Damn it all. Damn it. That's not it. Oh, I'm such a Serenity now. Okay. Don't mind me. But this is why you strapped in. This is why you've been here, you know, for 40 minutes already. Because I really do, because here's the thing. like a lot of influencers or whatever, which I shudder to call myself an influencer even, but a lot of folks, they make like the quick, flashy videos. You have no idea how stuff works, like anything like that. So I like doing these like deep dive videos where you really see like exactly what goes into it. Because maybe you never buy this. Maybe you're like a more reasonable, sensible person, and you're like, I'm not doing that. But you want to get the experience. It has like they typically have like a flashy thing. Yeah, so there's that. Let's do the other one again while we're here. This one I just pried right off like a freaking boss first time. That was pretty cool. Okay. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's a shame that social media is so like quick and flashy because everybody just wants to sell you stuff. You know, like, look how cool it is. I showed you this $100 thing in 20 seconds. Go buy it. I don't know. Like, my affiliate link for sure, it's in the description, so you can go buy it. But I just think, like, if someone takes the time, if they give you a deep dive over the course of like an hour and a half, then you really know like what you're getting into. There's no surprises. You can see like, oh, this guy, he struggled with it. He struggled with it for an hour, hour and a half. Maybe he breaks something along the way. And it's just like a real honest look, you know? That's so sick. That's so freaking sick. Okay. Okay, so we have those. Yeah, you do need a magnet. You have one gun? Did I? Oh, I thought I lost a gun. You have his sick guns. The barrel spins. Psh, I guess they're twin dragons. And that, again, they have the little hand pegs, so you can put those on there. These are just sick as all hell. Love them. Oh my god. Look at these. Now, right off the bat, I am a little disappointed. These aren't metal. I get it, so be careful with this. This is all like plastic stuff. Oh my god. Like the mechanically oh my god. That is Is this a light? Oh. Oh. Hold on, I guess I gotta light them up first. How sick is that? That is so freaking cool. Oh no. That was one of my complaints with like the original Raph. Like, cause these go to like the drill parts. That can come off too easy. I guess you could do like little kiki loose joints, right, to get that. My back is fucked, by the way. I'm sitting on like the edge of the seat, and I'm like a million years old. But these dragon things, worth it alone. $250 for 2 dragon mecha heads. Sold. Shashing. But maybe robot dragons don't do it for you. Maybe you're, I'm not going to say you're like a lunatic. I'm not going to say there's something wrong in your brain, but there could be. If you don't like a robot dragon, I don't know. What am I supposed to tell you? But maybe instead you like freaking look how expressive that hand is. But look at these, the freaking Robo gripper hands. That probably means something cool. You can even see Fury. Fury? That probably means Fury. Oh, that's just sick as... Oh, they even did Now that is cool. I don't know if they did this the first go around. Do you see that spit? But they gave they gave the hands, because these hands are fully articulating. Hold on. Look at this, because you can make the cool fist, but oh, that's so freaking sick. Like, look at that. The hands. It feels like I'm making like a Nintendo boss. I believe if they've stuck, yep. Because the original, like, you can take the hands off, so you have the cool, like, it has like the, like, almost like a brass knuckle thing. And this part feels like metal. But yeah, just so I can show you. Okay, the fingers, the fingers rotate, or they turn, they swivel, but they don't like spin, is what I'm trying to say. But you have joints. The thumb does, though. The thumb has like a ball joint there, and then that. But like you can do, it's like a claw hand. But if you're like, I don't like the stupid hands, I want them to be dragon arms. Okay. So I think that's all the accessories now, other than the clips. So now what we're gonna do, what I like to do, is you go through figuring out. So like there's a ton of connectors, right? Like they do all this stuff, and you're like, how does all this shiza work? Let's start out with, because these robot arms become very important. So let's get Raph in there. One cool part, the shell has this little piece, right? So you can do that there to keep the aesthetics. I have a friend who says aesthetics. Aesthetics. I say aesthetics, but I have a friend who streams. I'm not going to plug his channel because he doesn't pronounce aesthetics right. He says aesthetics. Doesn't that bother you? Doesn't that bother you like immediately? Who could trust a man who says aesthetics? Like, that's not aesthetically pleasing. That's weird. But this metal thing connects right into the shell. And so then you have like really nice, big ol' honkin' fucking arms, right? So you have that. Yeah, see? We put that in there. You're good to go. And then you have the arms. The way it connects to the arms is... What's the peg? What the fuck is the peg thing for? Oh, okay. And this is the crazy thing with HeatBoys. Like, we explored this naturally, right? Where you can put on hands or put the dragon thing on there. And you can even, like, in the dragon head... You can attach. Okay, there's a clip. There's a clip you'll be able to attach. So we'll get into that. But like, you have all these options, but one of them is to wear like the arms as like a boostery thing. So we go into this tray, and again, we're gonna pull out one of the items. The trays, I don't know. I love the trays because they help you sort the pieces. But what you're going to do, and how it shows you, okay, you take the long end, right? You do the long end into this. There's a little hole there. You just put that right in. This little, do like that. And then it's telling you, if you want to put it on the shoulders, so you can do. Oh, that you would have. Then you have to take out actually. thing. This is where, like, it admittedly, the flashy videos can be kind of cooler because you just get straight to the freaking edited poses. But like you put... Like you can put this there, so it's like each arm now will have like a freaking dragon rocket booster pack, you know, where they're just like, and that's where you put, oh, that's so fucking cool. You put that in there. You put... Right, and it's, I don't know, I don't like this connection so much. You can see it kind of stresses the pauldrons immediately, but like look at that shit. You have like a rocket dragon booster Raph. Like kind of like Superman. Ooh, see, that's, yeah, the weight on that, I don't like that. I think that's a bad idea, actually. We tried it out. It didn't work. The weight, it's just too, the pauldron aren't beefy enough for it. But I was going to do, dun, 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 Super Raph. Let's instead... So we bailed on that idea. It's a cool look, but instead we're going to connect him to the shell. So he has like a shell backpack. So we're going to need 2 connectors. Okay. We're going to need a long bendy and a short pulley. Okay, we got... Okay, I see. So yeah, you have one of these and one of these. The long part is going into the shell. We spin him around. Long part into the shell, and then this part... I think let's figure it out so we can take this guy out. Trying to figure out how to, it's just, it's tough, right? So you have this. That's where some like colors and shit would help a lot. I'll show you. This part. Arms connector. Yeah, it calls it the arms connector. It feels a little, quite a little fucky, actually. Maybe I did it wrong. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm stupid. Just like that. Right? Then that just goes onto the arms nice and easy. Then see that works a lot better. Like the shell is much more anchored in. And then and this is why the flight stand can be so freaking cool. You know, he's just rocketing off. How sick is that? This is where the figure, honestly, it gets the most. I don't want to say like overwhelming and stressful, but kinda, yeah. Like you really need to like sit down with this bad boy and just like test out the combinations. And again, that's why I like the fun lives, and hopefully, you know, you can reference it back. But look at that. You take him off, because usually in the stand you can see how I forgot how I fucking had him in there. It's a good stand. Like it's fucking it's secure as all hell. You have to like wiggle him. Wiggle, but yeah, look at that. That's so fucking sick. The stand, the wiggling, it'll get a tiny bit looser over time, right? But it's not a problem. I've never had any, as long as you just get it back on the butt and you just push it in there. It's deep enough that I've never had a problem. So God damn. Like, how's this? HeatBoys. I'm so excited for their Heat Fig 8 figures. But even if they never made those, like, that's sick as hell. So we've done the arms fairly well. We've explored the arms a lot. We did the dragon attachments. There's a different dragon attachment if you want Raph to hold the dragon heads, right? Because you can do this. This is where like the customization goes wild. So goddamn, that came apart. Yeah, I don't like this part of it. Like it's just simple assembly or whatever, but it becomes a pain in the ass. So you have this if you want to just do. I think this goes in there. Yeah, if you want to do a purely rocket booster, you can do that there. And if you want Raph to be able to hold the dragon, you take this clip piece, you put that on there, and then suddenly Raph, he's using the dragon head as some sort of like a freaking blaster weapon, because that's going to key right into his fist. And you do have to, sometimes you have to like pre-position the fingers just a little bit. And look how fucking sick that is. That is just God damn. So you can do that on both. I think you can even do again, and you're like, hey, maybe I want him. I don't know why he would hold a fist like that. But you can have him, instead of holding the Scarlet spear, you can have him holding the freaking the dragon head, just like this. Because there's all these like useful Maybe that works better. Okay. That's fucking cool. Yeah, you can do all sorts of crazy stuff like that. Let's do the gun holsters, right? Because his two guns, which the gun, of course, you can also have him holding, right? You can turn him into Billy Two Guns. I kind of, sometimes his hands can be a little loose, but so he's got one pistol and one freaking dragon blaster. Bam. Sick as hell. So if you, but you want, because sometimes you want to kit him out, you want to put all the stuff on him. So they give you clips. They give you clips for virtually everything. That's where it's so overwhelming at first. But once you try them all out, so you have these clips, you have the gun. Look at that. Expertly made. It just slips over it. Cha-ching. And then all across his body, there's multiple points. So you can see here on the hip. You could put it on the shoulder if you want. Because again, they use generally standardized little holes. So things, the combinations you can do are wild. But what we're going to do, we, on the legs, let's adjust the camera here. Badoop. Like right here, there's a little panel. You just boing that off, and now that's a connector piece. You can always put it back on if you want. Typically, I leave them off, and I just put them in the storage like so. But you take the gun, and now he has... So he's flying. He's shooting with, like, the dragon blaster, right? But he's also... He's going to, like, knee you in the face as he shoots you in the face. Like the old face shoot knee kick. Bam. You do that, and we're going to pop off the other side just while we're here, while we're hanging out, having a good time. Pop it over like so. Bada bing, bada boom. The other gun, I already forgot. He's holding it. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hold on. Again, this is the live video. Anything could happen. What did I fucking do? The cops are coming. What does the other gun look like? Oh, okay. It's kind of... I don't know if that's just bad glue. Because sometimes... I guess you can glue it on there. Be careful. I'm a little reckless with stuff. I give it, like, think of me as like a gorilla in the mist, where I'm just going for it. I'm doing stuff. Sometimes maybe I break a piece off, but you have that there, right? So his double knee guns, the cops are coming for me. So we did that. Ooh, there's the Sai Clips, right? Which we've already discussed previously. My Sai things they look to have an issue. We're gonna need to glue it. I'll give you an update in the shorts. But the size, how do they go in there? Which directional? Okay, so there's the clip. Okay, so they go cha-ching. And that's where, again, like, you do have to start to be careful because you have shit everywhere. And so depending on how you place stuff's going to be knocking around. But you can put the Sai, like already. Let's do that over there. But you can do the Sai on the belt thing. It's almost maybe a little too long on the size, guys. Like, you could... God, hold on. Why am I being as stupid as possible? Okay, that's in there. pretty much cocked back is the only way it's gonna work. But look at that. Look at that. Let's do the other. Ow. Stabbed myself with the Sai on the other side. And again, you could just as easily put this on the leg there. But is this going to be... That's a problem. That is a problem. Yeah, I think glue should work, right? Anybody have experience gluing metal? Cha-ching. So he's got... All right. All right. We're exploring. We're having a good old time. All the different feet things. I showed you that. What other clips do we got going on? Okay, okay. They give you... And this is where you can really start to go wild. They give you two, like bow holder clips, right? That I promptly drop. But... for the love of God. Let's do that. What the fuck? Okay, that clips on there, and really for these ones, we're gonna have to just squeak it off. Like that's the only part that really is like tall enough, but you can do that there. Let's just try, what I want to work to now is to put all the shit on him. Okay, okay, okay. We can do it. We can do it. We can figure this out. I think I put it just above there. Okay, okay. Okay. We put that there. He dropped it. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, there you can have that Scarlet spear, Sai spear thing is just out of freaking control. It's so big, again, it takes it totally out of frame. Wild. Okay, so then the next thing we'll need to do, I think we got all the basic clips. Because they give you some multifunctional connectors, and that's where you can just start. You can do your weird combos on things. You get 4 of those, so they were very generous. Like what you can do... Ooh, you could also have... Like, because like on the grabby arms, there's a part like... No, that doesn't actually work. Like you'll find different stuff that it can connect into, you know, and I don't think they give too many instructions for it, and it's kind of more fucky. But in theory, you can just start putting things on places. So you can do, what if I have in mind here? You could alternatively put the pole on this fucking harness thing, which is going to be wild. I don't know. Could it possibly work? Maybe, I don't know. It's a little more dicey than I would like, but you can put it on there. You can put that on there. And that in theory, I don't know what we're freeing up that, and it kind of makes it too heavy. But again, use your imagination for that kind of stuff, for what you're going to be putting on that. But let's go to attaching the rocket arms to this stuff. We did all that. We did that. What do we have left? We have, well, beam cannon. What is it? What's it calling the beam cannon? Dragon head cannon, size, revolver, multifunctional combat arm, beam cannon connector. He doesn't have a beam. He doesn't have a beam cannon. Keep your eyes peeled for a beam cannon connector. I don't, not seeing it. Just like look at the wild shit this guy's doing. Huh. I mean, essentially, this connector works much the same as this one. This one just like arcs you out more from the body. This one's more direct. Right? But I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get that one. That one's weird. That one's weird. Weirding me out. But we'll put it up there anyways. We're gonna do onto the rope. This is where like you're like, Cody, you are severely brain damaged. I've seen you move around a million times. Okay, so you can do multiple things here with the arms, right? You can connect it in various ways. I think the most simple direct one is like you put this into the end of the dragon thing directly, and it holds all the weight. And then what you kind of do, since you can articulate it over, I'll show you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, like you can do the fisty do part. And what you're essentially going for is you put this on the arms, and this is the that is fucking, that is so tight. It's so tight, it's making me overthink it, but it has to go there. Okay. Whatever. But it should, like, you kind of do it in such a way that you line up Raph holding it, you know? So it's like, then it's like he's controlling it, you know? Like, right? You see what I'm going for there? And then it's like, yeah, so much shit there. It's just, these figures, they're overwhelming because you have like all the crazy options of what to do. But you see, so it's like, then he's controlling the robot arms. It definitely gets, it gets more more fucky. And then you have to be really careful, like, how you're maneuvering it and whatnot. But you can do it like, it's just, it's a cool look, right? Depending how you do it. And it's kind of nice because it's like, he's not actually like he's not holding the weight of it. It's all in the arms, but it looks like he's constructing it. And then actually for the second one, so let's do one thing there. And we're going to, oh, before I get there also, like you do have some options where like on the arms, and it gets tricky, like what you want to put there, if anything at all, but you do have another connector on the arms here, right? And so you can just do various things. I think that's actually one of the better uses for like this, right? But I don't know. But like you can connect, like with Leo, that's how you connect the shield and whatnot. So you could put something on there if you wanted to. Is all I'm saying. Keep your mind spry to factor in what you want to do with it. And that's, I don't know. I feel like on this one I'm missing something. You can also, like, if you want to, like, take the arms off. But I just feel like the arms on this one aren't connecting. Like they usually should. It's a good connection and all, but oh, did I do that enough? Yeah, this guy is just a freaking beast, you know. I think I did it back enough. Okay. It's tricky. It's tricky. But then you get it, so then he's freaking he's doing a little like dragon arming. Tell me that's not freaking cool. So many freaking options. I guess at this point maybe we use one of these spare connectors. Like we offset. How is this gonna go? Nope, not tight enough. That's tight there. No? Yeah, I don't know. I can't figure out these bonus connectors. Maybe something like this. This is real like Frankenstein hours. But I think it'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Right? So then my God. Jesus H. Oh wait. I think but I used two. Fuck. Hold on. I think what I wanted to do Hold on, maybe I'm just doing it. We connect that in there. I did it on the wrong side. Okay, hold on. See, there's a little creativity involved. There's a little. Okay, so we have a connector there, and then. Jesus Christ. Okay, and now that frees up this one where I can put the hand, and we do maybe also this one. What one did how did I do on that side? We did this guy. Okay, hold on. We're getting it. We're forming something. Or did I? Wait, no. Hold on. Stay with me. Trust in the process. We do a hand there. Jesus Christ. Here, actually, let's put this on there. I want that on there. This one might be too cursed. What I wanted to do, I guess what I wanted to do. Okay, well, yeah. Hold on. It's still alive. I wanted to do this. Right? Oh my God. Look. That's the kind of look. Hold on. Wait. We have one last piece de resistance. I didn't forget about the scarf. I was just waiting for the right moment to work it in. I'm never very good with scarves. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't wear a scarf. I don't know how scarves work. But you get this wired scarf. And so we could do a little. I kind of like. There's our Raph. Insane. We could do this for hours, but as you can see, like this, man, like look at all the cool, crazy stuff you can do. Oh. They did a double-sided one. Hold on, I lied. You thought I was winding down. I got to do this one last thing. The double... Oh my God. How did I not think of the double-sided version? Oh my God. and then... That is fucking wild. We can take this guy off. This guy, I like where his heart was. Oh, that means you could also do, like you could use that as like a bow staff for Donnie. Okay. Ching. Yeah, this thing, suffice to say, is incredibly wild. It's incredibly cool. You can do so much with it. Like all the crazy poses and whatnot. I fucking love this, you know? Like, you can go totally freaking wild with this thing. My God. HeatBoys Raphael night version. Thanks again to Bombusbee for sending this along. I'm so hyped for these. You could get lost in this for just like hours and hours, right? But my God, like, yeah. Link in the description if you want to get yours. I believe they still have them in stock. They should be shipping out anytime now, I imagine. Let's complete the look. I've never regretted it. They're pure quality. They can be a little frustrating. There's a lot to do, a lot to mess with. But as you can see, you can't argue with how freaking cool it is. So thank you, as always, for watching. Let me know in the comments any ideas for how to place things, what to do with stuff. Because, again, there's just so much you can do. Can you even... Yeah, like, you can take the knuckles off, even. Because they just thought of freaking everything. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any of these. If you get one, is Raph how they're going to finally get you into it? Any of them. Pick your favorite design. They're all freaking cool. They're all freaking good. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. We were going to compare. My brain. Sorry, don't leave yet. Don't leave. We were going to compare... Like, if you... God, it's so heavy. If you look at, like, regular Raph. That's kind of... Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, there's so much. So here's regular Raph here. And his colors. I think the night colors are just so freaking cool. And, of course, all this stuff is swappable. Swapping and popping. And you can see... This is where I'm just not sure if, like, the fit is so good. But, like, so instead of the claws and the drills, you get like the dragoniness. But yeah, so there's your two Raphs, right? Freaking stellar, freaking cool. Let me put this over here so I don't fucking drop him. We have Night Leo with again, Night Leo has a ton of shit going on as well. Look at these two. Look. They're so freaking sick. They're so freaking cool. Gosh, obviously I've had more time with Night Leo, so I've worked out like the pose I like and whatnot. But I can't wait to have all four of these. I don't know where I'll put them. I don't know how I have the space, but that's a future me problem because both of these are just so fucking cool. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive. Stay tuned. I'll do like a fancier, more glitzy review. HeatBoys. Yeah, check it out. Bombusbee. Link in the description. Like I said, $250. So it's pricey, but the quality is all there. If you ask anybody who's dipped their toe into the line, they're instantly hooked. They're freaking going for it. They have you for life. But yeah, thanks as always. Love you all. Take care of yourselves and have yourself just a wonderful day. And I gotta dig back into this Raph because this is fucking cool. Bye.